monstrosity that is my room.
Here's how to animate in 8 easy steps.
Yeah, we need to sort this out. But anyway, let's get on with the video. I'm definitely not a professional, but I really need to get all these Lego guys sorted out. But characters. If you're gonna pick characters, make sure they fit with the story. Say you want to do a Minecraft animation, and you bring this guy. Why would you want to bring this guy into a Minecraft animation? You would want to bring some Minecraft guys instead. It would be weird if you had a zombie walking, and then all of a sudden he finds one of these guys. Unless if it's some kind of weird, like, space-time continuum thing where normal guys are going into Minecraft, but that's besides the point. You want things that are themed with the story of your animation. Before you start your animations, always make sure you have a stand. This case, so let's say I'm here. If you're trying to animate, let's say you take a picture and then move his leg, your next picture might be here without a stand because you can't like keep your iPod in place. Like, you can see the video kind of shaking since your arms aren't perfect. But if you make these stands, it doesn't matter what kind of stand, maybe it's a tripod. I usually use these. You can just stick your phone in and it stays still. You can take your pictures and your animation won't move. That's super, super important. Third is animation. I will show you all the examples of what I'm doing at the end of this video, but I'm just going to show you. So if you want to walk, my walk cycle is this. So he's normal. He moves his leg only a little. Next, you move his leg a little more. He sticks down his leg like that. And then he puts it in a little like that. And then that's your whole cycle. So you keep doing that and that's how he walks. Now, if you want to make him run, there's 2 ways. So this is kind of like a fast jog. You stick his leg out and then you step it down and then you put it back. That's kind of like a fast jog. And then if you want him to run, you can move him like this and then do that. And instead of putting his leg in the middle, you put it back here, and then the walk cycle goes again. So, yeah, those are all the walking and running cycles. Just if you wanted to know, because it's really important to have those. You don't want a guy, like, floating across. It just looks weird. So, yeah, I'll show you a few more examples at the end, and maybe right now. But that's basically it. So, yeah, also keep them fluid movements. If you want a guy to move, don't just go like that and then take the picture. You want him to turn slowly. Take the picture, take the picture, take the picture. That'll make it look a lot nicer and smoother. And that's for hand movements as well. Speaking of hand movements, if you want to make a guy look like they're actually talking, move their hand a little and then start like moving it like this. And that'll make it look like they're talking a little. That's just a pro tip there if you do voice acting and stuff. And I think that's basically all we have for animation, so on to the next one. This next step is story. So, if you have an animation, you don't just want a guy to walk across the screen and that's it. You need to make him do something. Let's say he walks across the screen and he meets this other guy. He's currently bald. He gives him a Lego brick, which he doesn't have right now, and then he would walk away and, like, put it down. Like, that's at least something to put in your animation. Of course, that's not a good story, but, like, make sure to have story. You don't want your animations to be boring. Next is lighting. If you were just using this light and the outside light, it would not look good. Look, the video kind of goes fuzzy and stuff like that, but if you turn on the lamp, the lighting is so much better. So always have like a professional light or a lamp right next to your animation to make the lighting way more better. It makes your shots clearer and more like clean and crisp, if you know what I mean. So always have a lamp. This is probably one of the most important steps. So yeah. The second to last step is props. It kind of goes with story. Not really, but Yeah, so you would stick down just anything in the background to make your shot look better, because you don't want nothing. Like, if you're walking in a city, you'll want some buildings or something. You don't just want a blank background and stuff, because then that wouldn't look as good. Or maybe just it's like the things your character is holding. You always want to have props, because that makes your shots look a lot nicer with all the stuff. You don't just want, like, blank stuff. Yeah. Last, camera angles. So you don't want your whole video to just be this angle. You want to move it maybe like to the side to show off something that's happening over there. And the way to build side stands if you don't have a tripod, let me show you. So you'll need 2 of these pieces. You'll have to stick them down. You only need 1 really. So here you'd put it on the bottom. And if you put it down here, you can stick it on and then turn it, and then you can put your phone there and sort of make like a side stand right there like that. So, very nice. Yeah, camera angles kind of mix it up a bit, help determine like the different scenes. So, yeah, like if he was walking and then it goes back and he starts walking again, it'd be nice if he's walking and then you show him walking over here, you can tell it's a different scene. It's very important to have these camera angles. And then last but not least, I think I said last but not least last one, but this is the last, editing. So, most animation apps on your phone, or really any animation app, will come with sound effects or music. Now, you can even make your own music. As long as your animation has music or sound effects, either one of those, it makes it so much better. You don't want a guy walking across the screen and talking with other people and you can't hear what they're saying, or there's no music. It just would be kind of boring. So it's very important to have sound effects or music. And yeah, make sure to pick a good animation app. Some are free, some are not. Sometimes you have to pay in-app purchases. But just try to find something that works. Like, it only costs $5 to get a pretty good animation app on your phone. So do that. That about wraps things up. So now I'm going to show you the examples of what stuff would look like without the steps. So it's showing like how important the steps really are in animation form.